Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're here for the first time, welcome. Today I am going to be sharing an outgoing letter that's a little past due, and I'm so sorry to the recipient. I was supposed to have mailed it this morning, but I just couldn't get it done. And then it was funny, once I went to do it, it was like I could still be making this letter. I came up with like 50 billion ideas. So this is it's sort of an event, sort of a private swap. Somebody had started an Unloved craft supplies event, but then the person who started it vanished, and I don't even remember if somebody had stepped in and partnered it, whatever. I think so. Anyway, I either got partnered or got in touch with somebody named Caroline. I think it's Caroline, not Carolyn. I think Caroline. Anyway, we decided we were just going to kind of do it whenever, and so she had gotten mine done a while ago, and she said, okay, no problem, I'll just mail yours, when you do mine. I said, great. So we decided on today, but like I said, I just couldn't get it done. But then all of a sudden I couldn't not get it done. So the theme was, like I said, Unloved craft supplies, and man, my stash is like insanely ginormous. So I had lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff to choose from, but I decided to start with my scraps. I've been focused a lot on my scraps. I have been cutting up probably 10 years worth of scraps into 2.5 by 3.5 pieces of paper, and smaller scraps I've been punching shapes out of, and I will probably show you that on another video. But anyway, enough rambling. I'm going to show you this letter and kind of go over it a little bit. So some of my favorite but yet most unloved scraps as far as getting used are my tissue box scraps. I have a purple, gray, black, and white bathroom, which I love that color combination. I've been wanting to make a letter in that combination, and so I always buy tissues to match, and then I break them down, to make them flat and stick them in a scrap bin, and that's where they've sat for forever. So anyway, I cut them up, and I went through a few different ones and pulled them together, what I thought would look good. And so I used, this color is not really coming out too true. This is like a purple, like a medium purple. So anyway, I used all scrap paper to do this. The only things I used really that were new is I used a paint pen on here, and like Sharpie and stuff for the writing. But other than that, most of the stuff I used I've had for forever. This little tag I put on is something I colored years ago with those stickers that are like the outline shapes, and then I use these pens. They're not like Jelly Roll pens, but they're like the same brand. They're like the Sakura or whatever. But anyway, it was on a card, but I think I had done it off center. So I cut up the card and into rectangles, and then I cut this part out just because it came out pretty and I didn't want to waste it, and some scrap ribbon that I had. So anyway, punch shapes. All these three I punched just now out of scrap paper, but I put a bag of punch shapes that I found in a different bag that I've had for forever. Just random punch shapes, and then I put a few new ones in there too. So then ribbon. I just found a box of ribbon. Some of the stuff I've had for forever, so I decorated with it, and then put a sample of it in there. And then handmade paper. I have this huge stash. I can't tell you how many packs of this stuff I must have bought, like in someplace random, like Ocean State Job Lot or something. And it's really pretty. I don't know, I just don't use it. So I cut out a little piece, I cut out a little heart, and then I took some of the smaller pieces and folded them in half, and oops, that's not the paper, that's the construction paper scrap backing. Folded them up and put it in here, and I'll probably put some bigger pieces in the envelope too, depending. So then stickers, I used some of these alpha stickers that I had forever and haven't really been using, and I put some of these stickers that have like dried flowers pressed that I've had for forever again and just haven't used. And so I put my letter in the middle. I'm just put a little hello, and this is a scrap that I punched this out of, but that's a newer scrap, but still. This is some of the oldest washi tape I've had that I never ever use. I don't know why. And same with what I put on here. This is from like this and this were like some of my first washi tape. Like I got this at Target. So then Alpha, I couldn't fit Alphas. I have tons of alphabet stickers that I've had for forever and never used. I cut up like 2 sheets of it, and I tried to fold the sheets so they would fit, but they didn't. So anyway, I cut them into little strips to fit in there. And then tags. I love this. I don't know why I love the little hanging tag. I put just the teeniest dot of glue behind it so she could pull it off if she wanted, but I didn't really want it to move around in the thing. And I've had these tags, I don't know how long. I have a box of them. I probably still have as many left as I gave her, but I put a bunch in there for her to use. Oh, sorry. And then washi, of course. It wouldn't be a letter from me without washi. All these come from the same, well, I think they were like in 3 packs. I got them at Target a million years ago. They came, I think, in like 3 color coordinated ones. I couldn't find all of them. I think I'm missing one. But anyway, I gave her all the ones that I had and some of this one too. And then I really wish I wanted to do like 10 more pockets, but this one I combined stamped images and clips. I had a bunch of stuff that I had stamped out and just whatever reason didn't use, but they were pretty, so I put those in there along with some paper clips that I've had for forever and just don't use. So there's some little stamped images, and then you can see some of the washi just to give you a better look at the back. Tons of stuff in there. And then this stationery is really cool. It's like actual vintage that I got from my mom that she probably got in the 60s, and I've been hoarding it, but I figured it kind of goes with the theme. Even though it's very loved, it's just not shared. So anyway, that is my letter. I was going to share this and open a letter, but this has gone on pretty long, so I think I'm going to make this just the outgoing share, and then I'll get this in the envelope, and I will do the opening of my letter from Terry on another video. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Remember, if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you really like it, please subscribe. Always any comments, questions, feedback, everything is always welcome, and I'll see you very soon on the next video. Bye.